Guys, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Minecraft here with Miner J. And if you guys don't remember, this is my food storage room. And if you check here, our pumpkins, we're doing quite well. And our watermelons, we're doing really well. And all of that is coming from our automated melon and pumpkin farm down here. And with I've gotten all of that stuff just with these, well, 2 watermelon, 2 pumpkin. And today what I thought I'd work on is one thing I need next, and that is an automated reed farm. And I thought this would work great right here. So, yeah, so that's what the plan is today, is to build an automated reed or sugarcane farm. I do end up needing a lot of that because I use a lot of books for enchantments. So 3, 4, 5, 6. And for this one, I am just gonna. I should have grabbed a shovel. That's what I should have grabbed. Yeah, I'm just gonna build it. Basically 6 long. That should give us more than enough. Sugarcane. Because what I'm planning is to have this work much like my pumpkin and watermelon. So it just will work automatically. Let's quickly grab... I'm not sure if I even have... Oh, I do have a workbench down here. Let's just quickly... Oops. Let's quickly make a shovel. And for this, we're also going to need a daylight sensor. And if you've never made one, it's really quite simple. This is probably my second one I've made. I haven't used too many of these. They do work pretty good though. They're a really neat addition to Minecraft. So, while I'm thinking about it, we're going to need that shovel right away. We're going to need those hoppers as well. And the way you could work this is you could have this only 1 wide. I've chosen to go 2 wide just because it works aesthetically with the door here, so that's my choice for going with 2 wide. It will be a little bit more expensive because I'll have to use extra hoppers on that, but oh well, hoppers are cheap. Let's throw up a couple torches for now. Okay, so we're gonna have in behind here. Actually, this will have to go out as well. And let's take out this row. And right above me, I have probably a couple 100 cows. That's what all that noise is. Sorry about that. Probably should have killed those off a bit, but oh well. Okay, and with sugarcane it can be sand or dirt. Doesn't necessarily have to be sand. Okay, let's put some water in here. If we go... Actually, let's put a piece of dirt there. Okay, source block. Make this all pretty quick. That one there can go. Just Fill up my bucket. Okay, next thing will be we'll have pistons above, and this is where we'll get into the automated harvesting part. This will work out. So I'm just going to quickly pause the video here. I'm going to dig this out and get this all ready for the pistons. And then when I got this all cleaned out, I'll be right back. So hang on, guys. Hey guys, welcome back. And well, it wasn't much of a wait for you guys, but it was for me. I've got this side all done up. And I've dug around the back here. And the way we're going to wire these pistons, I'll quickly show you how that's done. Well, I'll show you on the other side. Just quickly put those pistons in. And we are going to use sticky pistons, because we're going to hide those in behind the quartz afterwards. And so we just have one block and then the pistons, and then we're going to have this space underneath, and we'll have the next set row of pistons here. And then in behind here, all we have to do is put some redstone torches, and then to turn these on and off, we are just going to use a row. Oh, second. No, that doesn't work. I tried this before. Need to dig this out one more. And we're going to have a row of repeaters aiming into the back of this. Let's just grab some torches here so we don't get mobs. Repeaters. Okay, just like so. And then we can have a redstone like this. So that way when we apply a signal to this redstone, it'll turn off these torches, and then that'll bring them in. So we can do that here on the other side. Let's quickly take this down. Okay. Still have that cow noise going on. I'm sorry for that. I did quickly take a little detour and killed a bunch of them off, so that's not quite as bad. Now, right up here is a quick hole that I made outside so that I could see where I was. So let's go up top, and what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to, right about here, we have to have a torch. And we're just going to basically have our daylight or our clock system up there. We'll vertical wire it down. And does that bring in all our pistons? All but one. That's a little sad, but that's okay. Let's put a repeater on this side. And you know what? We're just probably going to end up with the same problem on this side, so let's... There, that brought in all our pistons. So what we can do while we're here, let's just put in our quartz. I thought I'd just use quartz for this project just because it's just a nice white material, make it nice and bright in here for the farm area, and change it up from the stone brick look that I've been using in the rest of the farms. So let's go up and do what's called a 24 or a 20-minute clock. And it's a really quite simple device that I saw online. I will try and make, leave a description or a link in the description of where I found this clock. I can't remember the name offhand. Don't need that sword. There's the cows. This pen was actually full. I think I got 4 stacks of beef out of that. So let's just quickly make this. So we have this torch here, so we need to have a piece of redstone. Can't quite reach there. There, which means we will have a block. Let's use cobble. Need quartz for a bit. Right here. With that's now the pistons are back out again. Oops, which means right here. And then which way do we want to go? I think we can go this way. So if we have a block here and a torch on that, our piston should be in. If that all works. So let's quickly build this clock mechanism. And this will just work on the day. Every time it turns day, it will send a pulse into this redstone signal, which will send a pulse down to our, what is it called? Down to our pistons, which will then harvest our, oh, I'm just having problems thinking here today, guys. I'm sorry about this. It'll send, no, this is too close. It'll harvest our sugar cane. So we will have this. We will have, will this work? You know what? We can actually, so we have this here. We have a repeater into there. One block. You know what? Let's change the direction of this. Repeater in. 2 blocks. Then we have our daylight sensor. Right there. One piece of redstone there. We have a torch here. And oh no, we do have to move this back. We will need to move this back because this torch needs to stay on. So let's move that back. So I did have it right the first time. Oh well, this is sometimes... This is think as you go kind of building here, guys. This isn't always... I don't always plan all of this out extremely well ahead of time. Hope you forgive me for that. It's real life building at its best, I guess. Or sometimes maybe at its worst. Not quite sure, but anyways. Okay, so we have to turn this torch on and off, so we will have a repeater there. 1, 2. Don't need those torches right now. This will be our daylight sensor. Be great if we could actually move that down one, because then we could have glass over that. I'll have to figure out how to do that. I'll leave it for now. Maybe I could just bring this dirt out a bit and just have a glass block there. Or I could just leave it. That's not going to be a huge deal. And then we can have that like so. And we put a delay on here. And like so. And that torch is on. So the way this works is at night this will come on, or this redstone will go off, which will then turns this torch back on, which leaves this torch still off. Now in the morning when this sensor comes back on, it'll quickly turn this torch off, and for a quick second, as we have this, while we're waiting for the delay on this redstone pulse, this torch will stay on for just a short little bit, which will then turn off this torch, which will then activate our pistons. That's pretty much how it works. Our day cycles are every... See, this is going to start going out really soon here. Is once every, well, it's a 20-minute day, night for day, or it's night for 10 minutes, day for 10. So that's how we get a 20-minute clock. So basically once every morning, we'll just get a quick pulse, and that'll harvest our sugar cane. Now the only problem with this is as I'm moving in and out of this world, I'm not always in here for a full day. So sometimes it may not harvest every single day that I'm here, the server's on, but I am here at the base quite a bit, so I should get quite a bit of harvest. And while I was in my test world, I did notice in a normal day, you'll definitely get a full row of sugarcane. And so because I might miss some days, that's why I've made it too high. So that way, if there's those days where because of when I pop in and out of this world, I don't always activate the daylight sensor. So it should be able to grow all the way to the top. Now what we could do, could we add in an override button? That's an interesting thought. Could have a quick button here with... I wonder if we can do that. I think we totally could do that. Because, let's see what we can do here. And that way we could have a quick override button that would then help us. Ooh, we may not have room for that. No, we're not going to have room for that, guys. Okay, thinking out loud here, not thinking fully ahead, but that's okay. So that gives us that. Actually, there is another way of doing that. Maybe I'll just finish up this, and while I'm finishing and speed building here, I can think of an idea. I just want to have some quartz across here. Let's have quartz here. Let's try and keep this somewhat symmetrical. And then I'm just going to put a lot of glowstone up in here as well so that it... Let's grab that one. I don't know why I did that, but that's okay. Bring the quartz back down. Trust me, guys, I really am a good builder, even though I can't figure out how to use an inventory bar some days. Okay, so I do know what I'm doing most days on Minecraft, despite the looks. There we go, some glowstone. That should give us enough growing light. This is looking pretty good. That will have to go. These here, you will see through the hoppers. And yeah, we're just going to put hoppers all the way through here. And if I am right, and I am, we do have hoppers right here that goes into our inventory system. There we go. So that way when our pistons harvest our sugar cane, we got that. We can get rid of this. What should we do? Should we do quartz or leave it? Now let's go quartz. Let's continue the quartz look all the way out. What do we need here? We need that, some stone slab. Now this is something I'm gonna have to test. There is a chance that I could put half slabs over this. And because when you throw something on a half slab here, it will get sucked through. I'll just show you that. So right here, you can see that does work. I'm wondering if we should or not. Well, why not? I think it'll add to the look. Ooh, will give us a narrow... Oh no, it's still only 2, isn't it? So let's go like so. Carry our path all the way through. Still trying to think of an override switch here. And... It's easier if that torch was always on. Okay, well, you know what? Don't really need an override switch. So otherwise, that completely solves our finishes our quick and easy automated... Oh shoot. I'm gonna have to go grab a piece of... Oh, watch, I have no... Do I have some? There we go. We do have some smooth sandstone. Okay. Let's quickly get back there. Finish up that. And there. That ends this project. Wow, this is nice and bright. The sugarcane can grow when it gets up there, and depending on the day cycle, it will go ahead and harvest that. So yeah, I think that does it for this project. I could probably show you this in a different texture pack or with the shader mod, but we are underground. It is a bit dark, so it's not gonna, I don't think it'll look all that good. So I think we can call that another episode done and complete. So thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this episode, please give it a thumbs up. That definitely helps me out. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel so that way you can keep up to date on everything that I'm doing. So thanks for watching, guys, and we'll definitely see you next time. And there it goes, guys. I thought I'd just try and show you how this all worked. As you can see, it worked out great. The pistons came out, harvest, and our hoppers underneath did collect everything. And as you can see, there is no waste there. And I'm going to just show you a quick change that I made to the redstone. And basically the idea was I wanted to drop everything down one, just so that I could hide the daylight sensor a little bit better. You can see it's just becoming dusk out here. So that's when it will harvest each day. And I just made a quick change. As I said, I dropped this down by one, which meant our torch here was down one. So to power this torch, all I did was put a block above it. And if you remember before, we had the redstone coming up and into this block. And if you had a block here and redstone on top, you would actually have the redstone powering this block. So what I did is I just had a repeater firing into the block. And one other quick change I made is I added 2 repeaters here instead of just the one that I previously showed you. And the reason for that is it makes the pistons come out for just a little bit longer, which allows the sugarcane to fall onto our hoppers more or better. So now the way this is set up, we can actually have a piece of glass here, close this all off with dirt, and we shouldn't have any problems. And then at the end we'll just have a nice clean, just a piece of glass here. So that'll actually create a nice clean look in the end. So anyways, that's it for this episode. And hey guys, if you really enjoyed this episode, please give it a like. And if you haven't already, subscribe or leave a comment. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.